Hey guys, Matt here, and today we're bringing you behind the scenes on another wedding shoot from last weekend. This one had some unique challenges, including a massive wedding party. I'm talking 12 bridesmaids, 12 groomsmen, and also some flower girls and ring bearers. In this video, I'm gonna walk you through 3 big things. Number 1, how I communicate and interact with the couple and the wedding party to keep things moving smoothly, get the shots that I need, and get everyone back to the wedding. I'm gonna walk you through my lighting strategy, which includes the challenges of lighting 30 people in one shot, and also a very dark ceremony space in which I chose to use flash for the entire ceremony. And lastly, we're gonna show how I work with a second photographer. I had a second shooter at this wedding. It doesn't happen super often, but this one I did, and I really enjoyed having a second shooter. So we're gonna kind of go through my process and what exactly I use a second shooter for on a wedding day. Thanks so much for being here. If you don't mind, hit that subscribe button, and let's get into the video. All right, so I like to set up all my stuff in the shade where I know I'm gonna have even soft light on it. And with detail work like flat lays like this a lot, I like to put it up next to a bright spot. I'm gonna kind of blow that out and make it light and airy later in post. Definitely not one of my best strengths doing flat lays, but that's one area where I'll look to Pinterest for some inspiration. Just use what they got and make layers and try to shoot a couple different apertures too. Some at 1.4, I like to tilt up and get a lot of fall off in the back. And then I'll do a couple at 4.5 or 5, just so that I know I'm gonna get everything in focus. But that's kind of the basic strategy that I'm using when I'm shooting flat lays. So Megan, we're probably gonna grab your dress here pretty quick. Okay. And I think I'm just gonna shoot it in here. Alrighty, okay. You guys are good right there. We're gonna move these dresses. Is there a window on the back side of this? Yep, that's not good. You know what? I think we'll just shoot it out there. I think it's gonna look better. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, that sounds good. I might need a chair. That's one of those stools. I think those are sewn in good, hopefully. Thanks. Haha, fits like a glove. All right, we're gonna keep it twisted that way, get some light on it. A 50 to get some more compression rather than 35, especially since it's kind of a messy background right now. We're gonna blow it out with 50. I think it'll just look a little bit better. It's such a big space too. I like compression. Gonna do 1 or 2 with the 35 just to be safe. That's kind of nice. We get that little window grid right there too. Yeah, right. That'll be pretty. Cool, okay, I'm happy with that. Everyone else happy? Cool. There we go. Tag's still on it, I didn't even realize that. But it's on the back, so we're good. Sweet, good work. All right. Oh, that just snapped. We gotta switch the hanger. That scared me so bad. Just blowing it over here. Bridesmaid's pretty much good with hair and makeup. Oh, awesome. I think then we'll pull you guys outside, do a quick set in these shirts. Now's a really fantastic time. Check for hair ties, Apple Watches that you don't want, anything. And are you gonna prefer if I turn you which way today? This way? That side. I got you. All right. You guys can all follow us out here. All right, we're gonna put you all in over here. We're gonna go right on this line. I want us on this line. We're gonna hide you with your leg behind somebody, Ariel. If you can kind of squish in there. We got a lot of people. That's beautiful, just like that. Okay, how many people is this? 12? That's a lot. I'm kind of loving how we're slightly disheveled. A big thing for me today, ladies, I don't want you square to me ever. I don't want dangly arms ever. We need a little bit of turn in. We need a little bit of weight on the back foot. You can get grabby with people, huggy, handholds, but I need you smushed in all the way. We want 0 gaps in here. We're getting squished, grabby, touchy again here. We're looking here right at my camera first. All right, 1, 2, 3. Everyone look towards Megan, please. Everyone give her a little smush here. Smush in there, yes. Yes, and we're looking back towards me now. We're looking back towards me in our smush formation. Beautiful, cool. And then if you guys don't mind, I'm just gonna have you walk it out. We're just gonna kind of look at, a short but lovely walk. Cool. Okay, and then can we just bunch around Megan right here? Just bunch around her, get those faces out. Yes, squatty in the front, I love it. Beautiful, ladies, here we go. Looking right here, smiles. And one more smile towards Megan, please. Beautiful, excellent. Okay. Girls, I need you to show these girls how to smile. I didn't like their smiles a lot. You think you can smile better than them? All right, I want you, can you girls squeeze Megan? Can you give her a big group hug, big squeeze? Big squeeze, big squeeze. Yes, good work, good squeezing. Thank you for your smiles, ladies. We got some time for love. If you're ready to get in your dress right away, it is 1:25. So we got a lot of time. Just get dressed?
Yeah, let's just do it.
Let's just get dressed. Cool.
Okay.
So bridesmaids first, and then when they're done, then we'll kind of come in and we just want to do finishing touches. You know, I don't know if you have buttons or zipper or something, but we'll do that, and then wait to put jewelry in until we're there, and we may even do your shoes too if you want.
Yeah.
That's good with me too. All right. So for those bridesmaids pajama pictures, obviously we have fantastic light coming in from the window, but when you have especially a party that big, I'm losing 1 or 2, sometimes even like almost 3 stops of light on the faces of the people who are on this side of the line. So what I've been doing more and more as I shoot is just putting on my on-camera flash here, just to get a little bit of filler light. And I've noticed it really helps me to fill some of those shadows and get proper light on everyone's face. And I even kind of skewed it so it's aiming a little bit more towards them, bouncing it off the ceiling, 1/8 power. And that helps me out big time editing later too. It's just gonna look a lot better. I don't have to paint light on anyone or anything. It makes the shot a lot easier to edit and look a lot better in my opinion. Okay.
What area do we want?
Let's take this corner over here. I'm gonna pull the couch. Yep. Megan, kind of what I'm thinking, I want to get the nice window light on your face, so I'm going to have you kind of post it up here, and then we can have are you wearing a necklace?
No.
No, okay.
But I do have earrings.
Okay.
But I also thought like if one is pulling it up or like all of them with the train
yeah, let's get them all involved, but I want everyone facing towards the window. You go right about here. And then face towards the window, straight out that way. We could get kind of 2 on this side of the train and maybe 1 on this side, and then I'm going to kind of pull this out. It's going to be kind of hidden in the picture, so we don't have to worry too much about how perfectly it's fluffed. Oh. Hey, Megan. There we go. Hey, smile back towards your mom. Cool. Hey, can you look in the mirror really quick?
Yeah.
Cool.
The extra part's done.
Sweet. And we'll have you come close to the light here for that. Right there. Bingo. You got it? All right. I'm gonna bunch you all in right here, and then so smushing close together here, and then back up a little bit closer to the wall. Perfect. Cool. Okay, that's good. All right.
Doing a reveal of the bridesmaid.
Oh yeah. Let me see. Make sure the guys aren't out there somewhere. All right. Well, let's take care of that right now then. I'm gonna go get them set up. Do a reveal with Megan in a second here. Okay. I think we're gonna put you guys back in the good light over here. We're gonna put you guys back right here, and you can kind of bunch it up, but I think I'm gonna have you guys all face away, and then we'll have you turn around when she gets over here. Going right over here and getting her face, and I'll get their face. Cool, thanks. And yeah, get up a little bit closer here, and then you can tell them to turn around.
3, 2, 1, go.
Let's do these really quick. I want to get you back a couple steps, and we're gonna angle you slightly towards the light for this. Yeah, right here is beautiful. Right here. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry, I messed up. And then looking towards each other. Beautiful. I got that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And with each other once more. I got that. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And smiles with each other. Beautiful. Got it. All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And looking towards each other. Got that. Perfect. Ready? 1, 2. And 1, 2. And smiles with each other. Yes. Good work. Show me those big smiles. Here we go. Ready? Looking right at my camera. 1, 2, 3. Cheese. Got it. Good work. Good job, lady. I want to grab 2 portraits of just you right here quick, and then
flowers, or we're good without them?
let's do without it for this. But I'm gonna have you, if you don't mind, just like going like right here, and I'm gonna give you a little fling with your dress. All right, and then can you take a step forward with your left foot? You're gonna look back towards me. Look down at your shoulder, relax the shoulders out. Relax the shoulders out. And then looking up here, smiles. And then just look straight forward that way. And then look back here one more time. Eyes that way. Beautiful, good, all right. Hey, are all your guys here?
We all are here.
Okay, so what we did with the girls, we just knocked out individuals with each person, and I think that's a great thing to knock out inside. So,
let's do that.
So first, I'm just gonna get you over here. This is gonna take like 10 seconds. Just you. And I want you angled slightly towards the window. First, I want you just to unbutton. I'm just gonna shoot you buttoning back up. Perfect. Then just kind of act like you're fixing your tie. Perfect. Then just go behind your watch like so. Sweet. Cool. And then I'm just gonna have you grab onto your jacket. You're just smiling right here at me. And then drop your right arm. Perfect. Look out the window. And then smiles back here at me. Sweet. Okay, I think we grab your guys and bring them right here. And then we're gonna do individuals, each person with Justin here. So, and actually I'm gonna angle slightly this way. Looking right here, ready, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Perfect, next man. All right, looking here, ready, 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Perfect, next man. All right, ready, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Got it, next man. All right, looking here, 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Got it. All right, looking here, ready, 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Got it. All right, so the name of the game for me is always being really quick and efficient. That's part of why my clients book me, is because they know that I work quickly. When you work quickly, you get them actually enjoying their day rather than the whole day feeling like a photo shoot. There's so many photographers out there that kind of make the whole wedding day like one big photo shoot, and they just eat up every single minute that they have. I think it's much better not to waste so much time and just to get right to it, take the picture, step in, step out, and get it done. I'm able to do that because I know how to shoot proper light, so I'm using proper lighting technique, proper compositional technique, and because of that, I'm able to identify where I need to be shooting and how I need to be shooting quickly. Also, I shoot so many weddings every year, 50 plus, that you start to get really good and really fast at doing it. But I'll tell you what, couples always appreciate that a ton when you're quick about it. No one wants to be outside doing photos for 2 hours. Keep them in the game, then we can shoot them in the game. So that's the process. It's like a mile runway. All the dead time I always use to shoot detail work. I got a second shooter, so she takes care of a lot of it. But the one thing I learned is even if you're working on a second shooter, still shoot it yourself, because I've had more times than not where a second shooter blows it or loses the photos or accidentally shot in JPEG. All that stuff's happened to me, so I always shoot it myself too, like they're not there. I think it's a good safety practice. So. I like switching to the constant light when I'm doing tight close-ups on details. You get good proper light. That makes them edit really easily. That makes your editing process easier later. Your whole gallery is going to look better when you use proper light every time. Don't just shoot high ISO. Just because your camera can handle high ISO doesn't mean it's going to look good. When you use a panel light like this changes the game. It changes your colors. It changes your editing. It looks way more professional. So I like to do that rather than flash. It introduces less. It's more controllable with the shadows. The shadows are directly behind the subject I'm shooting, and so you deal with a lot less shadows when you're using a panel light like this close up. All right, lens choice for the processional. I'm using a 50mm 1.4. I'm probably gonna shoot it at like 3.2 with a flash. It's dark in here. Without a flash, that would be nearly impossible to bring back. But I like a little bit of compression when there's a really busy background, a lot of people in it, and a long runway like that. I like to have a little bit of compression. It also helps when I'm shooting the groom's face. There's no first look, so we wanna make sure we nail that shot of the groom's face while the bride's walking down the aisle. So that's lens choice for this. We're gonna shoot it up and check it out what we're doing. We're gonna kind of just shift around and be on the opposite side of where each other are when we're shooting with the second shooter today. As you guys can see, the ceremony space in here is really dark. We have these big, beautiful windows on one side of the venue, but where the ceremony actually happens, you're really not getting much of that light on their faces. I've shot this venue a number of times, and actually some of you may recognize this from another behind the scenes video we did not too long ago. Last time I shot this venue, I shot with video lights, constant lights that we set up to have my full video crew there. This time, since I didn't have my own video crew there, I tried a little bit different approach. I shot on-camera flash, and so did my second shooter for the entirety of this ceremony. It's always good to check with your wedding couple before doing something like that, because some couples or some churches, they may not be okay with you using flash the whole time, and it's okay if that's the case, but that's something to put in your pre-wedding questionnaire to find out, can we use flash during the ceremony? Is that going to be an issue for anyone? If you're allowed to, I think it's absolutely worth it to use your flash for the ceremony so that you get incredible shots the whole time and you're not filled with grain and bad light. Just because your camera can shoot a really high ISO does not mean you should. That does not mean it's good light. You still have to bring in light that's going to make the shot look good, and I do that personally with on-camera flash in this situation. I just used one flash, the Godox V1. I put the little dome on top. I don't think it does too much, but I like to point my flash right at the ceiling. My second shooter took a little bit of a different approach. We're gonna make a video about the differences of shooting direct flash and pointing it at the ceiling. Personally, I think pointing it at the ceiling usually looks a little bit better, but that's all choices that you're gonna have to make for your style. For the majority of this ceremony shoot, I'm shooting my flash at 1/8. I'm varying my aperture anywhere from like 2.2 to 3.2, and I'm keeping it fairly wide open still so that I can let more light into my camera camera, I don't have to burn out my flash, and I don't have to jack up my ISO through the roof. I'm really pleased with the results of the flash here, and I think this is the way I'm gonna shoot this venue every single time moving forward. During the recessional, it's really important to keep the same distance from you and the subject, which in this case would be the couple. That means your lighting's gonna be consistent through the whole time they're walking down the aisle, and everyone's doing the dip kiss down the aisle these days, so you gotta make sure you nail that shot. It's a big one.
Roll waltz first.
All right, roll waltz first, extended and immediate. Come on in, guys, come on in. Megan and Justin, you guys stay on this X, and everyone else, you just bunch around them, find a spot. Can you guys come fill in this gap really nicely right here? Or not all the way in front, but just in this window. Looking right here at my lens, it's gonna go really fast. Ready, 1, 2. Good. I need a couple people over here too. We're all on one side. We need 1 or 2 people this way. We're gonna spread you guys out a little bit this way so I can see your faces better. Yeah. So I'm gonna take you two. Can I put you right in here? Find a gap. If you're looking at the back of someone's head, I can't see you. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Look here. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Got it. Okay. This is gonna go really fast now, guys. Perfect. Okay. Spouses and kids out. I just want. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I want you guys to shift over this way a little bit. All right, and smiling here. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. One more. Sorry. Got that. Cool. Okay. And now I'm just gonna peel off some layers. Got that. Perfect. Okay. And 1, 2, 3. I like bringing a big C-stand that's really sturdy and gets all the way up like 10, 12 feet in the air. Really get that light coming top down to control the shadows. But I've been doing this kind of old school way of lighting for family formals. It's just always a struggle in these dark venues, and it's always easiest to keep them at the front where they just did the ceremony. So that's kind of the strategy why I use an umbrella, old school style, with a C-stand. It's worth it, trust me. We're gonna go outside.
Perfect. Let's do it. They're all conjugated over here.
Perfect, perfect. We're gonna go down this way that way, but I'll lead the way. All right, we just wrapped up family formals. It was a bit chaotic. We even had the bride and groom passing out little cards to family members to say, stay after the ceremony. You're in a family formal. Not everyone listens, so it got a little bit hectic, but it still got done pretty quickly. I can rifle through those shots really fast. Thankfully, the sun's going down a little bit. That opens up some possibilities for us. We're gonna take them back to a secret spot I got back here and shoot some in the shade and then maybe some backlit. We've got wildfire smoke right now, which is diffusing the sun slightly. So this time of day, it's like 4:30, sun's at like 8:30, but since it's slightly diffused, I can get away with backlighting them and shooting direct sun. So that's kind of the plan. We're gonna get a mix of safety shots and some stuff backlit. We're gonna see what we like the best. You guys can keep coming. The whole wedding party can keep coming. I'm just getting randoms. Hey. This guy gets it. So, sunglasses off, wheelchairs out.
Wheelchairs parked.
Wheelchairs parked.
Wheelchairs parked.
All right, we're gonna start bridesmaids all in a bunch on this side. We're gonna mix up the dresses, make sure you're not standing with someone who looks exactly like you dress-wise. Groomsmen all on this side too, we're bunched up. Actually, since we have the space, we might do a line if we can. Groomsmen, we all need to be buttoned up. And I just want hands in pockets, and you're all gonna angle in this way. All right, bouquets, belly button height. We're just gonna get one smile, look at the camera picture. Get in closer here, guys, you're kind of skewed. Here we go, we're smiling right here at me. Ready, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Perfect, okay. This time I'm gonna have you two kiss in the middle. Pictures don't have sound, so you need to show me with your hands and faces how excited we are. That means bouquets can be up in there. You can do pointer fingers. I don't care, you're not looking at me, you're looking at them. Does everyone understand? All right, everyone, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Sweet. That was good, that was good. All right, we're all going for a lovely, lovely walk towards me. I want you to be slightly staggered, not a perfect line. Not looking at me, we're gonna be looking back and forth with our neighbors. And when I say so, I want just you two to stop and kiss. And we're walking and go for it. Stop and kiss. Perfect. All right, everyone mixing up, guys and girls, bunch all the way around them. One big jumble around them, not a line. A big bunch around them, not a line. Bunch, bunch, bunch. We're really lopsided. I need like 4 people from this side over here. 1, 2, 3. I need those happy hands, happy faces. Everyone's looking at me this time with smiles. Then look at Megan and Justin. Megan and Justin, kiss quick. Beautiful. Good work. Okay, really quick, I'm doing just groomsmen right here. Bridesmaids, you can take a break. Okay, now here's the deal. You can either Cross your arms. You can go 2 on the jacket, 1 on the jacket, 2 in the pockets, 1 in the pocket. Don't do what your neighbor's doing. Cool. Okay, everyone's just smiling here. Me first here. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Everyone smile at Justin just for 1. Perfect. And then we're gonna walk it out. Just look side to side while we're walking here. Perfect. Awesome, then stop there, unbutton, just arms around each other, guys. All right, we're smiling here. Ready, everybody? 1, 2, 3. Cool, groomsmen, you guys can hang out for a second. Bridesmaids, we're doing a shot quick. We're gonna go right here. We're mixing up the dresses again, and then I'm gonna give you a fluff when we're all in line here.
Sorry. Justin. Oh, nice, man.
All right. Mush in close. And I don't want your bouquets on the same level. You guys are doing perfect over here. Slightly up or below, and some people can dangle all the way. And smiles right here at me. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Give your neighbor a smile. Give your other neighbor a smile. Perfect. I'm just getting bouquets now. I'm getting bouquets. Faces are not in this. Just bouquets. You can still smile. Hey, I just want to go for a lovely, lovely walk. Slightly staggered, just like we are. This is perfect, but you guys get real smiley with your neighbors, real smiley with Megan while we're walking. All right, here we go. We're walking, and 1, 2, 3, go for it. Sweet. Okay, we can stop right there. I'm gonna shoot you guys walking away, and if I could have maybe 1 or 2 of you kind of holding their dress and helping her walk that way, and we're still kind of messy jumble. And then Megan, when I say so, I'm gonna have you look back at me. And then Megan, look back towards me. Perfect. Now stop right there. Stay just like you are. I'm gonna fling this out, and then if you ladies could all get in a bunch around her, I need some squatty people in the front. Yeah, you guys are all facing me. Yeah, just like, not down, up. Yeah, just like that. Perfect. Everybody's bunched in. All right, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And looking up at Megan. Beautiful. Cool.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you'd like to do with them before?
Anytime, just any couples that are in the wedding.
Yeah. All right, everyone, ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Got it. Once dinner came, everything was fairly straightforward. It was almost impossible to hear a word the DJ was saying. It was really loud in there, and I think her mic system just wasn't working that great. So I really had no clue what was going on. But the nice thing is, I'm a professional, and this time of the day is really not challenging for a photographer. It's just shooting it as it happens. Throw on a flash, and I like to run around with my 85, and I will shoot that at 1.8 even with the flash. I like to isolate the speech giver a little bit just to make it a little bit more beautiful of a shot. Once again, I'm shooting almost always at 1/8 or 1/16. That tends to be the range I end up in, and then I just vary my aperture and my ISO based on exposure. One of my only problems during this was, for some reason, my flash batteries kept dying. I used the Godox V1s. Normally I don't have an issue with this, but since I shot so much with flash this day, I shot an entire ceremony, I shot much of prep with a flash, that meant my flash batteries were dying. Normally I bring a charger with me, and I have like 5 batteries of my own, but everything was dying on me and I was kind of panicked. So thankfully the second shooter, she helped me out and hooked me up with some fresh batteries so I could keep shooting. This is even with high-speed sync turned off as well. So that was a bit puzzling how they're dying so fast. But anyway, we made it through the dinner. Everything was okay. We got beautiful shots. It was all good. Once we got done with all the sunset pictures, it was finally time for dancing. This venue has really great leading lines. They have these pillars, this big long hall that you can shoot into. I like to shoot the long way down the hall because it creates depth in the image. I like to have a lot of fall off, and also those leading lines are an additional bonus. On top of that, they also have these twinkle lights that you can shoot in the background that provide some incredible bokeh. So, to get the most out of this venue for the dancing pictures, I stayed on one side of the bride and groom and shot the long way down the hall to get the fall off and to get the twinkle lights bokeh. My lens choices for this were primarily the 50-1.4 and the 35-1.4, and I shot a lot of this at 1.4. Sometimes I stopped down to 2.2 or 3.2 just to make sure I get everyone's face in focus. I've been doing a lot of shutter drag when I'm doing dancing photos, and I think it's a really cool way to capture the moment and have a lot of feeling in the image. it doesn't always look as great to me. Like, it doesn't have as much emotion to me when I just shoot standard flash pictures during the dancing portion of the day. Now, that being said, I don't think it's good to shoot the entire reception like that. If you're doing all the dancing as shutter drag pictures, I think that can be a little bit overwhelming, and you want to have some pictures that are just standard flash pictures. I'm not afraid to fire right at the couple and right at the subjects for this. I think it works well, and it's kind of that paparazzi look that fits well for the dancing section of the day. I toggle back and forth, and I primarily keep on my 35, and I get right in people's faces for this. I also like to shoot kind of top-down angle for this portion of the day. It helps control some of your shadows, and I think it just looks a little bit better, more like you're at a party, like looking from above in. Personally, that's my style and what I think looks good, so that's what I went with. So that's how I shoot a wedding. Thanks so much for watching this video. We really appreciate it. We're trying to put out more and more content, and something that we really love is when you guys DM us and tell us what you want to see, what we can do to help you be a better photographer. We try to respond to as many people as we can, so thanks so much for hitting us up there. Go follow us on Instagram at Forte Weddings. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps us out in a really big way and helps us to keep making these educational behind the scenes videos. Thanks so much for being here. Once again, I'm Matt with Forte Films and Stills. We'll see you on the next video.